you know, gonna be in this business to this bitch, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We just coming in here for a real quick update and shit like that. I gotta make sure y'all updated on what's going on. Y'all gotta follow me on my page, Cito World. That's CITOWORLD and shit like that. Cause my Chance the Butthurt rapper and stuff team got my IG page reported and taken down and shit like that. So everybody need to follow me on Cito World and shit like that. I guess they was really hurt about what I said. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even nobody big. I got like 2,000 followers and shit like that. Whatever. The post only had 9 comments and 57 likes and shit like that. But the shares is like 27 and shit like that. But motherfuckers sending a post around and motherfuckers got reported. But you know, look, check this out. You know, sometimes the motherfucking truth hurts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But you still run from the truth. You can't run from the truth. And then you can't be here rapping about white boy and shit like that. Like you got a problem with white boy and you doing white boy tactics and shit. So that's my whole thing. It's like you doing white boy tactics. You talking about colonizers and you stealing from the people and shit like that and expect the people not to say nothing. That's kind of crazy. So this is how I can say, everybody from that camp can suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? Because I started that whole wave and shit like that. Everybody in Chicago can merch and shit like that. I started that whole little hippie indie rap scene wave and shit like that. With respects to like Mike Terra and Rocky Fresh, they was the only people popping and shit like that. But sonically, motherfuckers wasn't gravitating towards them. Motherfuckers was gravitating towards what Cito was doing, what Kills was doing and shit like that. And then motherfuckers started coming around my wave and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And shit. And that's when you see motherfuckers participating and shit. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is haters and shit. So yeah, Chance the Butthurt rapper and shit like that. He got my IG page taken down and shit like that and reported and stuff because of what I said. So y'all make sure y'all motherfucking go follow that page, CEITO World and shit. It's under review, so it'll take a day for it to get reviewed for IG to approve. Whatever I got a dispute or whatever and shit. So I gotta do a dispute and prove you know what I'm saying, I guess whatever I said wasn't too negative or something like that. But I really didn't say nothing though. All I did was do a comparison side by side. I put my motherfucking materials up with his. For the most part, the thing is and shit like that, the campaign was too similar and shit like that. And it's not that I don't know this dude. Like I done been around this dude. I done helped him with his career. Like my DJ became his motherfucking DJ. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. And then motherfucker, I created the whole way for him to be a part of and shit like that. His crew started copying us. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck is the issue and the problem and shit like that. So I'm just letting y'all know and be aware and shit like that. So y'all can follow this new page and shit, because this shit is crazy. But you know, it is what it is, you know. And you know, motherfuckers just doing a very poor copy plagiarism and shit like that. And then when I call it out, motherfuckers want to be mad and shit like that. So motherfuckers want to be mad. So he got my page taken down, y'all. So he mad. It ain't like I got a bunch of fans that follow me and a bunch of his fans that follow me that's mad and shit like that. No, motherfuckers is just mad. So they motherfuckers is they reported my shit. You know what I'm saying? They reported my shit. So you just gotta watch out, man. These motherfuckers is lame. Motherfuckers is lame and then they don't have no creativity and shit like that. What I dropped, Hero Raps 2012, Then he dropped Acid Rap 2013. Straight up copycat. Straight up copying my whole little situation. And then I ain't even mad because I like giving niggas opportunity, sauce, space, and shit like that. It's just when you copy me, how you gonna copy me and then intentionally try to write me out by not mentioning it? So that's like you writing me out of history. So you writing what I've done out of history. You writing who I am out of history. You go out of your way to mention everybody else and shit in the scene and shit like that. Collaborate with everybody else except me and shit like that. Which I don't get no fuck no more and shit like that. But you know, we talked about this. We talked about collaborations. We talked, you know what I'm saying? We already know what it is. We already was in the space, shook hands, nodded and shit like that. But I guess it's just too much. You just can't steal. I mean, you got to steal in peace and shit like that. So it's just like, it's just weird. It's just weird ass thing. You know what I'm saying? Just weird. And I don't know what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers done got my IG page deleted and shit like that. Well, not deleted. It ain't deleted, but it's just, all right, bro. It's just, right now, it's just on standby and shit under review. So follow CEITOWORLD and shit. CEITOWORLD and shit. So for other updates and shit. So y'all can know what the fuck is going on. Cause this shit don't make no sense. This shit don't make no sense and stuff. I put out Age of Aquarius 2024 and shit like that. Now bro wanna talk about stars and shit like that and all of that shit. Man, straight up copycat. And a butthurt copycat at that. It's fucking butthurt. It's a fucking butthurt, lame, corny ass nigga. Like corny, just corny, like for no reason. Like corny for no reason. I don't see the point. I don't see the point. I don't see the point. You know what I'm saying? I don't see the point. So make sure y'all motherfucking just be careful. You know what I'm saying? And then when you are, you know, when you are, this, you see, this is my thing it is I make everything about myself. So it ain't even about, in 2013, him still in my wave, right, and not acknowledging me and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But to come in 2020 motherfucking 5 and shit like that, and for me to drop 2024 Age of Aquarius and shit, and just to see too many similar motherfucking similarities, and for me to be around you and be in a motherfucking, we share the same people. You know what I'm saying? We share the same people. We share the same environment. We share the same motherfucking community. So it ain't really too much motherfucking things you can be inspired by. You know what I'm saying? But to intentionally write, that's snake behavior. That's motherfucking snake behavior. And that's why your ass is tweaking in your career right now and shit like that. So you took Kid with Rap Style, you created Acid Rap, then based upon you just being wet off that and getting excited, you know what I'm saying, your ass crashed out and turned to Christ and shit like that because you started doing too many drugs and shit. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't suitable, you know what I'm saying, for that you couldn't wear that crown. That crown was too heavy. That's why you can't make another track or music that sound like Acid Rap, because you was stealing at the time. So that's what that was and shit. It ain't nothing else. It ain't nothing else. Because motherfuckers is jealous. Motherfuckers been jealous and shit like that. And now that I'm saying something, motherfuckers want to get my page taken down. Now that a nigga want to say something, motherfuckers want to take my page taken down. Real shit. Motherfuckers want to get the page taken down, all of that. Damn, bro, I always wonder what happened to bro after coloring book. He said, damn, bro, I wonder what happened to bro after coloring book. Shit, right, exactly. That was the last you heard of him. That was his forgiveness tape for his That was his forgiveness tape for him stealing my style type shit. You know what I'm saying? He had to turn to Christ. You know what I'm saying? He said, wait, fuck them, bro. Yeah, real shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go. Yeah. Straight up. Straight up. Shout out to this dude and shit like that. But yeah, so I tell y'all the whole other situation and shit like that. So in 2011 and shit like that, 2012, it wasn't really nothing popping in Chicago. It was like 2 rappers popping. It was Mike Terror and Rocky Fresh. Niggas would go to these little pop-ups like these boutique stores like Leader's Juggernaut and shit like that. And pretty much that was their stomping grounds. And shit like that, because that's where they're from. You know what I'm saying? So we would go up there coming out from where we was at out in the motherfucking the south side. So we would go up there and start, you know what I'm saying, rapping and shit. And then so after we was doing that, that shit started to get popular. You know what I'm saying? People started to see like it was a community thing in Chicago, right? Far as like the rap scene. So like once me and the guys 2080s at the time, we had broke through and shit and made a standing let me just not a standing we had kind of had a little breakthrough with being posted on 2 Dope Boys at the time for, you know, our music, and that translated back to the city because it was people in the city that was in the hip-hop community, you know, that was going to these sites and shit like that, and yet I was on it and I ain't have none of their help or whatever. So then what you start to see from there, you start to see motherfuckers gravitate towards that scene. You start to see Kimbe X put out shit, Alex Wiley, and them was motherfuckers that knew me and knew of me based upon what I was doing already and shit like that. So these motherfuckers put me on to these niggas and shit like that. I ain't know shit about these niggas. Them niggas knew me when I came up to them and shit. The first things Chan said to me when I met him, right, on some shady shit, and it's not even, he's like, oh, you're famous, right? It was just some weird nigga shit, and it was just like from that point on, like I just knew it was like some weird ass competition ass shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just felt weird from that point. It just felt weird from that point on. So it was just like, so from that point on, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, okay, he started to get success and shit like that. And I'm happy for everybody. My DJ started DJing for him and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, shit, this is what we, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I done broke it down, motherfucker. Let's collab. Guess what? Motherfuckers didn't mention me. Motherfuckers ain't collab with me. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers intentionally tried to write me out type shit. So therefore, you know what I'm saying? Cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? At that time, you know, what are we about 1920? So it's like, you know, I'm not thinking about it like, damn, niggas is taking my whole wave. I'm just thinking about it like, niggas is being competitive. And that's the thing about competitive. Sometimes competition, it subsides comprehension and shit like that. Because he know I started that whole wave, but competition will not allow him to say that. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. So therefore, it takes away from comprehension. But when you don't have comprehension and shit like that, you're not actually honoring the whole circumstance at hand, where and how it should be. You know what I'm saying? You're not honoring the whole circumstance at hand, because you would rather lie than to stay on top than to, you know what I'm saying? It's like that type of shit. So it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? It's weird shit. If you would work, who the fuck is this goofy ass thing? Your mom, your whole auntie, you a goofy, your whole auntie goofy, and your grandma goofy. Cause you on my live commenting, and I don't know if y'all see this comment and shit like that, but this is a goofy right here. Cause you on my live, on my dick trying to comment and shit like that. Get the fuck off my live, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Hell yeah, I'm goofy. We all know that. Thank you for confirming, bitch. Now back to my motherfucking topic. So you know what I'm saying? Like I said, these motherfuckers was trying to this is about Chicago history. You know what I'm saying? But these motherfuckers was trying to write me out the conversation and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And niggas wasn't having that. You know what I'm saying? So come years later and shit like that. After dropping Kill Raps, he whatever, he do his little run, he blow up and shit like that. Boom, boom, right? And shit like that. Then he dropped, you know, Acid Rap. That's his biggest tape, which was a copy of my tape, Kill Rap. Then whatever, Coloring Book or whatever, and then y'all can say he fell off or whatever, how y'all want to look at it. And like that after that, right? So then once that's over, you know what I'm saying, you start to see this new tape that he started to promote and shit like that. And all of it has my context in it. You know what I'm saying? As far as like it being back and supported by, you know what I'm saying, stars, astrology, and shit like that, and all of this shit. And you about to bring the stars out, and even though went on that shit where he like, you too worried about some charts and shit like that. Somebody brought that to my motherfucking attention. It's like, is this nigga taking shots at me? You know what I'm saying? Is this nigga taking shots on stars out and shit like that? So I don't know. I'm not saying it is whatever it is, but it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? And a motherfucker's not finna allow somebody just to motherfucking be around me and shit like that, blatantly copy me. You know the same motherfuckers I know. You know the same people I know, but yet you gonna act like I don't exist. Okay, cool. Let's play the discredit game, bitch. If you want to discredit me and shit like that, I discredit you and your whole motherfucking platform too, and shit like that. And that's what the fuck is gonna be. So let's play the discredit. My discredit card, it got an unlimited amount of motherfucking shit I can purchase to discredit a motherfucker. And guess what? Guess where the discredit card came from? White Boy and shit like that. So White Boy started the whole discredit game. So once White Boy started lying about shit, and things, this already started building credibility, and so stuff got to be accredited for in the first place. In general, everything that exists has to be accredited for. So therefore, when you motherfuckers start to lie about shit that you motherfuckers start to lie about shit and stuff like that, that leaves a whole section for the holy ones, and that leaves a whole bunch of shit in the Holy One's possession, where, you know what I'm saying, because they made y'all focus on what's important, like they actual credit and what you need to be seen as somebody sufficient in the world, aka lie and shit like that and whatever, and act like that's the most important shit, whatever. Okay, that's cool, but none of it actually can be credited for based upon, you know what I'm saying, it being a lie and shit like that. So yeah, you can say the sun is a fireball and shit like that, but it can't be necessarily credited for, you know what I'm saying, like type shit. Somebody said that is the weird problem with celebrities. We don't know the backstory. We only know they are celebrated. Exactly. Shout out to this person, whatever, and shit like that. But yeah, motherfuckers got my motherfucking page taken down. So y'all make sure y'all motherfucking follow Cito World and shit, and whatever. But yeah, so motherfuckers try to discredit you or something like that, and it's just weird. It's like, what's the fuck is wrong with mentioning nigga? Like, why is it that so hard? Like, why is that such a hard task? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that motherfucker such a hard? You know, why is that such a hard task? You know, that shouldn't be a hard task. So, based upon me